RG Stadium in Houston. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. It's Nix out of the pistol. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Has the connection to Jones. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That'll be complete to Elliott. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Houston. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Now, third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
The handoff on third and short. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's good for 7 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It goes as a gain of 7, but somehow twice that 14 yards to go here on third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. They connect on the deep shot. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it down to a single point. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Flash.
Stroud from the pistol. Complete to Dell. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
2nd and 3 now.
On the quick, right?
Once again, Elliott. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. They motion Dell over left. Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Nix from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey.
This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pass complete to Mechie. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Stroud now on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
1st down, Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Riley Moss with that tackle.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Look the hot, look the hot.
They're going for this. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Across the 20, continuing to work. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Handoff running right, Elliott. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Riley Moss with that tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, south. This way. Good eye.
From the 32. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Elliott running out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
On the quick, right?
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans pushing for points. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
All right.
Right back to Elliott now.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Nix. This finds Franklin. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 1. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this down to the 28. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
To throw, here's Nix. Looking. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
The score, Broncos 24, Texans 13.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ow, beside.
A tight end in motion now.
Hey.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Trade.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go.
They run it from the gun with Elliott. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. They'll send him over right.
Good night.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. The 40. Hits the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Cooper going in motion right. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. throw complete to Williams. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. They'll go with the option to the right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. This is ahead for about 5. Riley Moss with that tackle. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Oh, Eric.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first and the dip. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Stroud throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Or
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pass complete to Mechie. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. And now they face second down.
here we go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And it finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Sideline throw complete to Cooper. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun snap to Nix. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Hits his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Forced out to his right. Put the body on the line for his team. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll send him up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Texans 26. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
All right. Hey.
Stroud from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down.
All right. Hey.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that pick.
Play action with Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Let's go.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Nix off the play action. The back's got it. It's a Denver touchdown.
Number 7. Touchdown.
Extra point try now from Lutz.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
27. Texans 26. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. All right. Hey.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Mechie hauls it in. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Oh, no. Here we go. Hey.
Back to throw, Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Now he loses the ball. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And the Texans are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Why, Tony? All right.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Punty. Here we go, let's go. Tonight.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Connects on the crosser. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15.
Oh, Eddie. Look the hot. Tonight.
From the gun, Stroud. Cut near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Houston Texans.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Has the Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Broke through the tackle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's caught at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Broncos looking at a 3-0 start to the season. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They try again with Williams. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. It'll be a 5-yard gain. That brings up 3rd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Throw complete to Williams. Touchdown, Denver. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 33. Will Lutz to kick
Here's
off.
Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Tonight.
Here's Stroud now. Big Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They strike for 23 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Stroud throwing here on first. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Connection made to Dell. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Already.
Working inside the red zone. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And the kick is recovered by that Broncos hands team. Well done by them. And that should put the finishing touch on this victory.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Rolling left, buying some time. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he gets in, touchdown Denver. The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 40. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting at the 10. And look at this return. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close.